It's time to get busy in the kitchen. And you know, the best thing about Heritage Month is celebrating our local and our lekker flavors. Now, Pap Tert, yes, Pap Tert, some of you don't know what it is one of those versatile recipes that is well suited as maybe a main meal at dinner or even a side dish at a young braai, you know how we love our braai, and you can add as many flavors as you want it. And of course, preferably with the goodness of Clover Fresh milk, it will be a hit at any dinner table. And the best thing to come out of Africa is this gem over here, Miss Jenny Morris, to show us how to make a Pap Tert. I love Pap Tert.
Thank you, darling. I love it too. Anything with maize meal, with mealie meal, is my absolute favorite. So we're going to quickly start with getting that pap going. And of course, you said the magic words.
It's
this
Clover.
little blue
It's
bottle
fresh.
of gorgeous Clover milk.
Yes, the superior quality that we all deserve every single time we tuck into dinner, into a side dish. It is.
That's your job.
Ooh.
What we're going to do is we want you to pour in, because if we just throw it in one big fat chunk, it's going to go into a lump. So you stir that for Mama.
Okay, so just stirring it in.
Yes.
I can do that for you.
And then I'm going to add my milk. The milk is going to add this incredible creaminess to it.
And you want that. Here's the thing. The first time I ever had Pap Tert was actually in Calvinia, where my family's from. And I was very hesitant. I don't know why, because I heard pap and I heard tert, and I was like, it doesn't make sense, because, you know, pap for me used to be with cinnamon, sugar, milk, you know, all of that. And then I was like, a tert, this doesn't make sense. And I kept seeing how everyone was staring at me like, die Kaapenaar gaat het nou proe. And when I tasted it, my life has ever changed. We had it with bacon, we had the corn that you have here as well. So it was good. I think I'm going to need a bit more water. I've been talking too much.
No, that's fine. And then while this is out, you have the most important thing for successful pap is to bring the pot to a rolling boil, and don't forget to add the salt, because you can get it in before or later. Do you know what I'm saying? So it must go in the beginning.
So you topped it with salt.
Absolutely.
Put that salt in.
Yes. So now what I'm doing is I've got this beautiful butter, gorgeous Clover butter in the pan, and I'm going to, there we go, that's nice and soft and breaks
that
it
looks
up a
good
bit.
already.
I'm going to just put the garlic in and my herbs. I'm using mixed herbs. You can use any herb you like. And I'm just releasing. Can you smell that garlic and the herbs starting to come off the pan?
That's some thyme as
well.
well.
Beautifully now. So what it's saying to me, darling, is I need my mushrooms that you've been kindly chopping for me.
Yes. Do you need some more? I've got some more that I can cut for you. Mama Jenny, can I ask you a question? Because what I usually do, and I see that the kitchen fairies kept it on, I usually break my
And what do you do with the stem?
I throw it in.
Do you want a hiding? You want a little mummy smack?
No,
Give me that
actually, no, you know, I keep it there and I just...
you do use it?
I don't use it, so why? I know, don't judge me. That's why I'm asking you.
It's texture, it's nutrition, it's the most delicious.
You keep it on.
Keep it on.
And
unless you're going to stuff that mushroom, then give me one of your mushies so I can just show you what to do. Give me one of those. And then normally you'll just take that out like this. So if you're going to stuff it, this going in a pan, doll, if you're going to stuff it, then obviously you want the center, but you then chop it back into the filling. Yes, give me those.
That's exactly why I need
lots there.
There we go.
Thank you. Don't throw it away.
Don't throw it away. Don't be like Jamie, everybody.
Yes.
Use the entire mushroom for texture.
But you know what I like about it is that I'm putting a bit of salt and pepper in here. I'm not going to put salt in immediately, and I'll tell you why, is because I do not want my mushrooms to give off their water, because the salt does do. I put it in just now, okay?
To keep the salt at the end. But
so
again,
delicious.
that salt is very important. That's what you said.
Yes.
Here's also another hero of the dish, the corn. The corn, there's something about putting the corn in the Pap Tert. Has a crunchy texture, which we love. And it's just that burst of sweetness once you bite into the Pap Tert. So, yeah, definitely don't miss out on the sweet corn as well in this.
These flavors are just like coming alive now. So I want to just thicken it a little bit, because you want to bring this filling together. So it's almost like making a white sauce in the pan. We're going to just add our flour and let it just cook to just release those little starch bubbles, and then a little bit more clover.
We can never do a little with some clover.
And then I'm going to add some tomato sauce. Just to see here, it's releasing nicely. Oh yes, this is starting to boil. But while that is boiling, let's just talk about pap and successful pap and how to do it. You see, for me, it's like a dumpling. Once you have mixed everything in, you want to keep that lid on, because you want it to steam. There's nothing worse, and I've been to parties and braais where they've given you pap and it's still grainy.
Yes, I think
want
that
to
was
kill
also my bad
myself.
experience, is that it had not a good texture. Krummel, baie krummelrag, so it wasn't good.
So you must keep that lid on, nice and firmly on. Obviously, as you've mixed, and you keep this nice and firm, tight, and then you can open it later. Obviously, you need to stir it, but then you put the lid back on again, because you're basically steaming, and what that steam does, it gets into the pap. This is looking absolutely gorgeous, Jamie. We're going to fling
that
this
filling. We're going to put that filling into our Pap Tert that's obviously already been laid. And look at this, just the beauty of this
gorgeous.
as well.
And you know what? Someone, who was it? Who came and asked us now? Is that pap?
Raul, because Raul's never had Pap Tert in his life.
So it's not pap. Do you know? It is nice and firm, because that's what happens. It starts to release. Okay,
so for Raul and all those people, for Raul and all those people that's never tasted this, but they want to try it at home, maybe mix it up, put some spinach in, expressoshow.com is where you can get your hands on this recipe. Look at the beauty of this. This is one of the best things to come out of Africa, is our cuisine. And then, of course, we're going to top it with some beautiful cheese.
Lots of it.
Lots of cheese.
Yes. Okay. All the high keys, because you don't want to get that piece, especially if you're giving it to someone's ex-girlfriend. They're going to say you can't cook.
That is exactly why.
No, you must give her filling.
Voila, your Pap Tert is served, and we are fed.
Oh, look here, and this is ready. In goes my butter.
Yeah, this is it.
And I'm going to carry on.
You keep going. I'm going to take this and I'm going to go show off to the boys that I made Pap Tert for the very first time. My ancestors in Calvinia are so proud of me right now.
Made with love by